cut open version. Dana, come on up. Okay, so here is an open, like a slice through the cochlea. The bony container is the actual cochlea, and the soft membranous structure is here in the middle. So this is the cochlear duct, this area right here. So these areas are, in the analogy that I just told you with the sleeping bag, this would be like the air on top of your body or below your body. So this space here is called the scala vestibuli. This one is number 2 in this model. And this one down here is the scala tympani. So the stapes pounds on the oval window, and this starts the perilymph here in the scala vestibuli. The fluid starts to undulate. And this fluid vibration goes all the way down the end of the cochlea to the helicotrema and right back out through the scala tympani. So this fluid starts to undulate. And what you're seeing over here, this soft membranous structure, has 2 membranes separating it from these areas that have perilymph. This down here is called the basilar membrane, and this one up here is called the vestibular membrane because it's by the scala vestibuli. Inside this space, you would have endolymph. So as the fluid undulates in both these places, it's also going to cause the fluid, the endolymph in here, to start vibrating as well. And when that happens, this structure is called the organ of Corti. And here you have hair cells. You can actually see them on this model as little bristles. This is the tectorial membrane. And as this basilar membrane undulates from the pressure waves, the hair cells are rammed into that tectorial membrane and bends them and causes them to start an action potential, which is then carried by all these axons in the vestibular cochlear nerve, or cranial nerve 8. On the side of this model, you can see a whole bunch of neuronal cell bodies. Cranial nerve 8 is a sensory neuron, afferent, incoming. As such, it is using pseudo-unipolar type sensory neurons, right? So those neurons are going to be found, the cell bodies, outside of the central nervous system. So this structure here is the ganglion. This is where you would find the cell bodies for cranial nerve 8. Okay.
So Kira?
Yes?
Would you only find the pseudo-unipolar with an afferent?
Yes.
And then the efferent would be the multipolar?
Correct, but don't forget bipolar. Those are also special sensory afferent. Bipolar, most notably, we will see them in the retina. That's it. Stop.